Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Portugal have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Espectadores, por favor, prestem atenção ao ecrã gigante, pois vamos mostrar uma intervenção especial dos nossos artistas convidados para hoje.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so.
And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rummenigge. And this is Hazard. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
So here he is, the man crowned King of Turin, Alessandro Del Piero.
Yeah, and he deserves that crown too. Another in the line of truly great attacking talent that Italy seems to have a knack of producing. A player of immense ability, but also one who never shirked from his defensive duties too.
Absolutely not, and it's very easy to see why he became such a fan favourite.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Seedorf.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rummenigge.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Schneider makes a move down the right.
That's a good run he's making there.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Schneider
Can see things others simply cannot.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Always goal side. Hazard! Goal! Portugal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word:
Chance! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Azar, a player who needs no introduction.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Oh, good finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. De Rossi. Spread to the right. Now Seedorf. And that's been intercepted. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf promptly onto that, and that is that. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Seedorf, who's set up one goal so far. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's made its way to him. Seedorf. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicked it back promptly. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Ibrahimovic. And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time. Seedorf.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good save. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Azar, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Pass somewhat off target. Del Piero. Done delicately. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Azar. De Rossi. Tries to play it through. That's a goal kick. Can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No way through. Edmilson, just about up to the hour now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 7, Hazard. Número 10, número 14,
That has not gone well.
Schneider. Vão dar os seus lugares a
Searching pass he's
número
played there.
19,
It's a pretty loose
número
pass.
20, Totti. Número 11. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Seedorf. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Ibrahimovic. Showing good feet. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Totti. Nice control. And this is Totti. Bullet going about things with real menace. And here's Ibrahimovic. The Rossi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Del Piero. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And they can counter here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dani Olmo, passes coming off in quick succession here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And this is Hullet. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 2.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Número 99.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off in peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific effort! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Portugal drag themselves back again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter.
Real chance! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Portugal found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Del Piero.
Now, can they get him away?
And this is Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as it goes.
Manchester United did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. And this takes a shot! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal!
What a perfect way to spark the game. The perfect statement of intent, the perfect timing, and the perfect finish.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Rummenigge!
And he's heaved it away. Schneider. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Schneider. He is through here. It's Schneider!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Messi. It's Seedorf. Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. Del Piero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. De Rossi getting this one clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And he cuts out the supply.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's managed to get free. And Seedorf! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Seedorf clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And he welcomes it in. He's found the Hazard! Oh, they could break here. Schneider running with intent. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And it's Hazard. Thinks about the shot. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, easy pickings there. Seedorf going forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's gone looking for safety. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Seedorf has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Portugal have their second corner now. Schneider goes short. And here's Schneider. Goes for a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip. Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is lovely. He has found the way through. That'll be a corner. A header! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. There's the header! And there's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Pick that one out. It's Hazard! Hazard! The man's a genius! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Portugal have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini. And he's been shifted off it. And that brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Del Piero! Off the post! Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Zanetti. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Rummenigge. Hazard. And it's De Rossi. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Del Piero. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Portugal go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Now it's Schneider.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Can he get it through? Rummenigge is flagged offside. Nesta. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending.
Hazard! Del Piero. Ibrahimovic. So, what can they make of this? Hazard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rummenigge. That's very neat. And this... Hazard! Cleared away.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him.
And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substituição para Portugal.
So can they do it again?
Número 13. Número 7. Azar.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Número 14.
Lovely feet.
Número 99.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Número 6.
And it's Varane.
Número 19. Número 20.
Varane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
And Hullet! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Del Piero. Mateus. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Figo. Oh, that's fabulous. Maldini is there to clear.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that's definitely not his best. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Totti. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now this could be a chance. Adriano gets flagged offside.
Portugal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Ambitious ball here. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's going right the way across. And it's Del Piero. And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal! And he's stuck it away. We thought they were done, but never say never. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Thuram for Leicester. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Can he get on the end of this? Del Piero. And that's that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Seedorf receives it in a good position here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace.
And the shots! He's getting it all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Italy are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Figo! And no mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chance.
Rijkaard! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Kukçu gathers from the goal kick.
Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
Kukçu really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! And the comeback is complete! You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Italy leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Bale just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Azar. And it's Seedorf.
Messi picks it up out wide. He's found the way through. Plays it in low. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Some good work on the right flank here. And that's going right the way across.
Nesta. Maldini is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Ibrahimovic. Messi driving forwards. Kukçu could move up a gear here. Ball played for Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kukçu. Figo. And it's Seedorf. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Cafu? Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
1 minute added time.
De Rossi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to belt it away. And that signals the end of the first period. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pinches it off him. Bale is looking to influence the game from out wide. Aims beyond the defence.
You'd be disappointed with that.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he latch on to this? That is good strength. Kukçu. Oh, nice touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 77.
Mbappe! Oh, super ball!
Number 22.
Chance! And a neat finish! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Manchester United dragged themselves back again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Kukçu, good driving run. And this is Ronaldo. Cafu herring after the ball here. Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Kukçu. Bale's cross, towering header! Goal, Italy! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Italy with the lead. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That pass has been well intercepted. Bale. And it's Del Piero. Oh, really? He's had a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Great vision. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Italy surely have to be commended for their...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement on
19,
both benches.
Messi. Coming on the
And he's
field
been shifted
is
off it.
number 21.
Manchester United
Figo.
will have one
Substitutions
further
taking
opportunity
place.
to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Del Piero. Del Piero powering forward here. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. We thought they were done, but never say never. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes...
And the shot! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Italy, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
That's a decent clearance.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a throw-in. And it's Del Piero. Tries one from range! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
That's the end. Manchester United can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
We are just getting started. And he was alert to it.
And he can thump it away.
And it's Messi. Lovely bit of skill.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Schmeichel clears. Now then, Jim, what can you tell us about the extraordinary Luis Figo?
Well, he's one of Portugal's most decorated players, possibly the best of their so-called golden generation. He was certainly amongst the most elegant and the most stylish. I think in essence, he's a traditional winger whose game is all about beating people to the byline and getting those crosses in. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rummenigge pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Italy do have a chance to counter here. Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Oh no, what has happened here? Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Bale. Crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nice interception, well timed. No, that's been intercepted. De Rossi. This is a promising build-up. And it's Figo. Aubameyang. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Azar. And it's Seedorf.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's delightful. Threads one in. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Bale. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. De Rossi. Kukçu goes sliding in. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Cristiano Ronaldo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looks to the other side. Thuram. Messi. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And it's Kukçu. And this is Bale. Here comes the cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's an imaginative pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Kukçu. Bale making good progress. Ball played for Kukçu. Cafu. He is just caressing the ball. An instinctive delivery. And that has been cleared. So what can they make of this? Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And the referee has blown for half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Oh, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but That's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Back on the way then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rummenigge absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rummenigge gets his final warning. So a chance here, what can they make of it? And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Aubameyang. Rijkaard. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Not a lot we need to say about that. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. Kukçu. And it's Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Figo. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement on
77,
both benches.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Very
Number
few chances to
33,
talk of, Jim. Defence is,
Ibrahimovic.
it seems, on top here.
Number
Well, I think it's a
22,
fair reflection of what we've seen so far.
Number
Neither side has
19,
produced that many efforts at
Messi.
goal simply because
Number 8,
respective defences
Fedor.
have been strong.
Coming on the field.
Mateus
Number
can
44,
see things, others
Gullit.
simply cannot.
Number 9,
Guirassy
Mbappe. Number 13,
steps in, and that's the end of
Del
that.
Piero. Number 21, Figo. Number 23,
Well,
Mateus.
yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Spread it left. Bale's cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Bale gets across to intercept that. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale puts them all in. Oh, well played.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Figo gets a good foot in there.
And it's Kukçu.
Mbappe driving on and making good progress. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Substitution in progress.
Italy have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Cannavaro. Now it's Berbatov. Berbatov ploughing through the middle. Could move up a gear here. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Azar. Gerrard. Gerrard running with intent. Gerrard proves just a little bit too strong. Corner given. All hands on deck for this one. Tries to get it clear.
3 minutes added time.
Looking for a run-up. Oh, well measured. It's come to nothing. No breakthrough, and we are into time added on. Del Piero. Manchester United. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.